Welcome back. We are going to start peyote stitching around this keychain. It's a wooden dowel with some leather on it. I purchased these already made, ready to bead from uh, Baker Bay. You can find them online. They're located in Oregon. These keychains run about $3. They come in black and the khaki brown color. So for today's example, we're going to use some contrasting colors so you can see well. These are size 10 seed beads. I got them from Shipwreck. I have my needle. I strung on some red thread so you could clearly see it. And we're going to start out by knotting the end of the string. Just a simple knot 2 or 3 times. Just like that. And what I do is I hide the knot where the crease is under the tassel, lift it up, and I'm going to shove my needle right up the tassel. I'm not coming up in the groove, just to the side of it. Pull that all the way through. All right. So the first thing we need to do is determine how many beads it's going to take to go around this. I'm going to do solid white. When you start peyote stitching, your first and second rows are threaded on at this point. So each one is so there's row 1, row 2, row 1, row 2, row 1, row 2. You'll see when we start adding the third row on there. Okay, we're about halfway. If you hear some noise in the background, some hammering, we've got some neighbors doing some roofing, and I've got windows open to get some fresh air now that the smoke is cleared out. So don't mind the road noise. Almost there. I'm kind of making it snug. I might squeeze 2 more beads in there. And they're bumping up next to each other. That's pretty good. They're pretty close. Okay, so what I ended up with is there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32. All right, so the first step is we're going to go through the first, I'm going to go through the first couple of beads here. It doesn't matter how many, it could be 2, 3. Looks like I went through 6, but I just want to pull it tight. And that way it's kind of snug. All right, so my third row is gonna, my thread's coming out right here. I'm gonna go skip this one next to there and go through the one after. Okay, so when you pull that tight, the orange bead should sit on top of the white bead. The more you get on there, the easier it will be to pull it tight. So thread's coming out of this white one. We're going to skip this next one and go through the one after. Pull tight. So those are going to sit. Not all the dowels are going to be the exact same size. I said I started with 32. You may end up with 30, 31, 33. It will make a difference in your pattern. Those paper charts I was showing in the previous video, the part 1, I can get you copies of those and you can draw out patterns on them, because once you figure out how many you need to go around, then figuring out your pattern is going to be super easy. Okay, so we're coming out of this bead, skipping one, going through the next. Pulling tight. So now you're going to notice, as you're adding the orange bead, you end up getting the white beads increasing, decreasing their ups and downs. So you have up, a down, up, down, up, down. So that first whole row you put on became your rows 1, 2. Your orange is your third row. I'm going to finish this up and maybe add another row or two, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like.